up here at Alpine. I'm at the police station, the park police station. Going to do some of the local trails. I'll start in up here on the fat bike today. We'll see how it's going to work out in the snow. All right. Got my new grip grab gloves. I think I'm going to return those expensive Pearl Izumis because the stitching is just awful. I went through several pairs literally, and the stitching is just awful. So hopefully some of the rocks will be covered up through here. "20 degrees, I think, when I started, which is right now. I can see my camera is still recording. There's my remote GPS. It shows me the camera is on, so I don't have to worry about it turning off. The wind is nice and calm. Nice and calm. I see it's still a skosh high. There we go, right there, might be good. I'm just following the hiker's tracks. Fun, right? I know there's some spots may be a little tricky. Let's see. With the snow, as you can see, it helps hide some of the rocks. This is where having 4, 6, even 8 inches is great, because you cover up a lot of the rocks. Cover up a lot of the rocks. Fun, right? So nice with the calm wind. So nice with the calm wind. I know there's a real rocky section coming up. I have to get my skills back on the mountain bike, on the fat bike. I knew the rear tire was going to get stuck there, so I got my weight off the seat so it could shift around. Alright, plenty of hikers. And this cold weather is keeping the snow perfect. And because there's so many hikers on here, you don't just have like, you know, footprint ruts. They're all packed down, as you can see. Beautiful. I have some manual settings. I have my ISO down to 800. That takes away so much grain, but the video will be a little bit dark. I'll just brighten it up. As long as it's not a cloudy day, we know on the trails you're in and out of the sun, but stuff like this is just fun riding. I had planned on starting over at the Alpine Park, but coming up I decided let me start over here. I have 5 PSIs in my tires, front and rear. I'm not worried about all that softness. When I go too soft, my rear tire just feels like it's bobbling up and down like you have no rebound at all. So when you go down, it just pops you up quickly. Those are all offshoots. There was nobody parked in the hiking parking lot there by the ranger station. That's the Palisades Police, that's who they are. My gloves and my hands are perfect so far. Got a tree down. There we go. That was tough. Definitely skilled at fat biking. Nice. Yeah, definitely tricky whittling these rocks. Tricky. Getting me warm now. Tricky, right? Tough through there. That was tough. Ooh. Slippery. Oh, my foot came out, otherwise we were good there. That's the tricky spot. Put my foot in here. Sweating almost. I turned the wheel, I must have hit a rock and it kept washing out. Kept washing out. As I was looking up too. Very tricky on rocks, fat biking. I was almost going to try this. Yeah, I was all ready to try this, then I chickened out the last second. Chickened out the last second. Very, very tricky. This is trickier than Alpine. At least the trails I was going to do. I could always ride back on the road, right? That's always an option. Slide the map over so I can see. Hands are getting a little bit numb like they do. Let's see if we can get some blood to go in there. Wood crossing here, a little bridge. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Didn't go to the gym this morning. I was awake at like 2. And then if I'm able to go back to sleep, it's just hard getting up, you know, in the morning. That's what happened last night. So I don't know what this is right here. Let's try and hit it right there. no studs in my tires. Trust me, this is a whole lot harder than it's looking. Beautiful view here. I'm barely putting out effort and I'm sweating. So I don't think I'm going to do the offshoot trail. I'm just going to stay on this. Yeah, I'm sweating. I think it's Thursday. Is today Thursday? Yeah, so below 20, it's just not fun. Well, I guess if your hands can stay warm. I was out at 15. I had liners under my other gloves, and my hands seem to be colder. Because what happens is your hands creates heat in the glove, and then if it can't you need like a pocket, airspace for that warmth to sit in, and if your hands can't get to that airspace, that pocket, because you have a liner on, you're not going to stay as warm. So that's my theory on all that. So I think that liner glove I bought, I'm going to send back. My hands are like perfect today. These gloves were $59 plus tax. The stitching on them are perfect. That Pearl Izumi was $95. And they must be somehow automatically stitched, because the left hand on 3 pairs had stitching that went back and overlapped in a little spot, as if it needed an extra couple stitches. On the right hand, it's perfect. It has none of that. One stitch, stay through, perfect. Wherever it stopped, maybe it's on the inside of the glove where you can't see it, but all perfect. On the right hand. So I think that's just a... Let's go over here and see. I think this is that. Is this the offshort that I normally do? A little bit of steps over here. Some icing spots. Let me take my foot out, because I don't know if I could have. I'm afraid of that branch sitting down. And they go there and make that right turn. I don't know. We'll just get over here, get back on the bike. Oh wait, now how is that all that lookout was? That wasn't the look. Right, so that is, I think to the right is just, that's the offshoot I didn't want to go on. Think of what I want. It's coming right up here. Yeah, it's right there on the right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is tricky, this trail. The front end's ready to wash out in 2 seconds. Oh, see it? Just ready to wash out. Yeah. So the snow fill is helping a little because I know some of those spots. Look at it switch. Look at it. That was a real tricky spot. So hard. So hard. Yeah, the hands are numb and not from cold. See if we can go over this rock. There you go. Kind of over is easier than around it when you know you're going to slip. I don't see any tire tracks. Yeah, I'm not going to get up, or I was afraid to get up here and not have my foot clip out. Really cool over here. Look. Do a lens wipe. Alright, so we have the tracks up here we're following. So if you get off just a little bit, whether it be balance or weight distribution, the front end is going to wash out. I'm sweating, my arms, I feel it in my arms. is this back on the main trail? So this is mostly flat, as you can see, which is why I chose it good here. All right. So right over here should take me out to the road like I want, I believe. I unzipped my my first layer. I only have a base layer in this jacket. But you know, 4, 5, 6 miles per hour, you're plenty warm. Excuse me. I don't know where the hikers are. Alright, it was 11 o'clock when I started. What time is it now? 11:33. And to the left is where I'm going. Across those stairs, then we'll head over to Alpine.